Hello, welcome to another episode of Crime and Justice Report on Pinnacle TV. My name is Glory Erubo. On this week's episode, the Court of Appeal sitting in Benin City have upturned the former governor of Edo State, Adams Aliyu Oshomole's June 2013 verbal ban on the use of motorcycles in Benin City. So this is to say that you are now free to ride your bikes, whether for commercial purposes or for personal purposes. Before we proceed, if you've not subscribed to this channel, please make sure you are subscribing now. Delivering judgment between Charles Apiloko James and another versus Edo State government and 5 others, the Court of Appeal upheld the argument of counsel for the appellant Dele Igbenedion that the governor of Edo State lacked the legal powers to ban the use of motorcycles in any part of the state by mere verbal pronouncement. Recall that on the 11th of June 2013, Governor Adams Aliyu Oshomole, who was then the governor of Edo State, issued a verbal order banning the use of motorcycles in their four-stated areas, which includes Ego, Ikpoboka, and Oluku and Ekoso, the areas of Ovia North-East local government area, and Enya area of Nwede local government area. He also ordered law enforcement agencies to arrest and confiscate and also prosecute any rider of a motorcycle in the affected areas. Dissatisfied with the ban, the appellants briefed their counsel, Dele Igbenedion, who filed a lawsuit before the Federal High Court, Benin City, wherein the plaintiffs forcefully challenged the power of the Edo State governor to ban the use of motorcycles through a verbal order. They eventually lost after the Federal High Court dismissed the lawsuit, stating that the plaintiff's fundamental right to freedom of movement was not infringed, because if security agents stopped them from using motorcycles, they could have used other means to move around other than motorcycles. The plaintiffs did not agree with the reasoning of the learned trial judge, so they promptly filed an appeal and proceeded to the Court of Appeal seeking the setting aside of the judgment. Eventually, justice visited the appellant when the Court of Appeal upheld their appeal in part, granted their reliefs in part, and upheld inter alia that the governor's verbal ban of the use of motorcycles was unconstitutional, illegal, null, void, and of no effect whatsoever. An order is issued forthwith setting aside the governor's verbal ban on the use of motorcycles, and the sum of 301,000 naira was awarded as compensation and costs in favor of the appellant against the governor of Edo State. Speaking to the counsel for the appellant, Dele Igbenedion, after the judgment, has this to say.
The case has ended well. Right now, the Court of Appeal has held that the governor had no right to verbally ban the use of motorcycles in Oredo, in Ikpoboka, in Ego, and certain parts of Ovia North-East and Nwode. So every person can now ride their motorcycle in the whole of Edo State, and no government has the right, based on that verbal order, which was issued in 2013, to stop them. So that is the effect of the court's judgment. We are happy about it. My clients are very happy about it, that a case they have fought since 2013 till 2021, that is about 8 years, has finally come to success today, that they won the case. The court has now said anybody is free to ride their motorcycle within Edo State. So we are very happy about that, and may God bless the court and bless the judges. The only part we are not happy about is that the court did not award the 50 million naira which we claim, because we felt that even though the Court of Appeal was right in cancelling the verbal ban and leaving it free for people to ride their motorcycle, the fair fact that they stopped our clients, they stopped them from using their motorcycle, the court should have awarded 50 million naira. But the court, in its wisdom, awarded only 1,000 naira. 1,000 naira as compensation. So I don't know what 1,000 naira can do for anybody. though the court tried to cushion it by awarding 300,000 naira as a cost. So it's 301,000 naira. While we are grateful to the court, we also feel that it is not enough. Actions of government like this that affect people should always attract severe compensation, so that government can learn that you don't just make verbal pronouncement here and there. You should respect people's rights.
The late judgment was delivered by Judge Will Biobele. That is all we can take on this week's episode of Crime and Justice Report. But you've heard it all. You can now move around with your bikes freely. Security agencies cannot hold you captive anymore. If you are using your bikes for commercial purposes or for personal purposes, just like I said earlier, you can move around freely. So, if you've not subscribed, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Tell somebody about Pinnacle TV and enjoy all the goodies that comes with watching Pinnacle TV. Next week's episode, we are going to bring you a follow-up of this program. We are going to the streets to hear the opinions of the masses. Please stay tuned and always watch Pinnacle TV. Bye.